a black Christian missionary, talking about relationships, God, fashion, and everything in between. Together, learning about a new culture and how they love. I'll take care of you, you take care of me, then everyone is taken care of. On Young Family, it's Lady A. You're watching MKJ TV. You're watching MKJ TV. On Young Family, it's Lady A. You're watching MKJ TV. You're watching MKJ TV. It's Avatar Teachers, really nice to meet ya. It's Avatar Teachers, really nice to meet ya. How you doing? It's Avatar Teachers, really nice to meet ya. It's Avatar Teachers, really nice to meet ya. On Young Family, it's Lady A. You're watching MKJ TV. You're watching MKJ TV.
We're late for a very important date. Hi guys, how you doing? You tune into MKJ TV Take 2. I think that's what I'm gonna call these, Take 2. When I randomly pull people off the street. I'm just kidding, she's not random. Everyone, this is that's the more important thing, is that she is not off the street.
I mean, not that it's I'm not like that.
What are you saying?
Like, not as
You're not off the street?
No, but I'm saying it's not work.
Something wrong with you live on the street?
No,
I live on the street. I'm just kidding. But if I did,
Then
I'd be
welcome
loading
to
my jacket
house.
with food.
Yes.
That is so not nice. I'm sorry. We're trying to be like culturally sensitive right now.
To America?
I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. Anyway, welcome to MKJ TV. This is my friend Ashley. We actually live like 15 minutes from each other. Crazy because we've lived here our whole lives. Raleigh, North Carolina. Never met until we moved to Korea. Crazy. So I'm really excited to have you on the show.
Well, I actually live in Raleigh and moved to Garner. But thank you for the
We're
welcome.
still happy to have you on the show. I'm making the camera turn.
Oh.
That's you. I love how you look like, are you sure it's me that's doing it? No, it's the other Ashley. Ashbash. Okay, first of all, when you guys follow her on Twitter right now, at always Addie was what she was going to say. And that's ADY, Addie, which is her initials. And she has a YouTube channel coming. What's going to be on your channel? What can we expect?
Called Danetta. And Danetta is my middle name and not many. Yes. Yes. It is actually.
Oh, my edges are coming out. Ooh.
I'm actually named
Since
after
11
my
years.
maternal grandmother, whom passed away when I was like 3. And so I never really got to know her, but I always hear really great stories about her. But I got my middle name from her. So and actually the name Ashley, which is my first name, is my grandmother's maiden name. So I think like I was like the last generation of that. So they named me Ashley, which means tree.
Does it really? Timber! I know. Because you're tall, and I was thinking tree, and then trees fall. And I
So ironic, right?
But you don't fall,
I'm
right?
tall, and I'm like named after a tree.
You're so quippy. So many quips. I
Okay.
love it. Okay, so this is our third take. The first one we needed to stop and get batteries for. And I think that one has a tattoo conversation on it, right?
We can rediscuss our tattoos.
You want to rediscuss the tattoos? Because
Rediscuss isn't a word, sorry.
Ooh.
Because I was just saying.
You are so accurate. That is not a word.
Yeah, I know. And
Your accuracy is amazing.
that's not a word either.
Hilarious.
I
I'm the
haven't-
queen of made up words. The thing is, I feel Shakespearean in that way because he made up like 30%.
Shakespearean is a word.
Every now and then you get one. So, but he made up like 30% of his words, and we deem him as
like the man.
Right. So I figured Shakespeare can do it. If he did it before, hey, I can do it again. Made up words back then. Made up words right now. I'm just kidding. Don't.
Get it.
You like that, don't you? The remix. So, do you know why I started doing Because in Korea, my kids would like be having full-blown conversations, and I was like, I have no idea what you're saying. Right. So it's just like, kind of like, huh, and say it again together. Like, and you gotta get the face.
I just used to be like, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Did you lose your English while you were there?
I did.
Me too.
I find myself like, but okay, like well, can I say it again about my sister who helps me? Oh, because this is take 3, and I've already discussed it.
You have, but since we're not going to play the other takes,
okay.
I don't feel like chopping those up. You can.
Okay. Well, yeah. So to answer your question,
oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I'm in sing mode. Sorry.
It's okay. To answer your question, yes, I did lose a little bit of my English in Korea because, and what she means by this is, when you're teaching ESL, you need to use like basic words for beginners, because if you start off using like such large words, they won't understand, and it makes the class like go by even slower because you have to break down everything you say.
And there's a time limit. So
and there's
how
a
long
time
you can
limit.
spend on the unit. So as much as I'd love to like break it down and blah 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 blah, for them I'm very limited.
Yeah. So, so I did lose a little bit of my English, but I have a sister who's 17, and she's in 11th grade, and she's taking AP English. So she often asks, like, Ashley, what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? So it helps me, like, stay on my toes about stuff. And she's doing really well in it, so I'm proud of her.
I try to read. Reading helps me stay, but, like, I don't know. I guess feel like the reading keeps you mentally sharp, but still I feel like that full immersion, like having people speak to you in English at a regular pace and having you speaking English at a regular pace on a regular basis makes a difference. Because even though I have friends like Ashley in Korea, like I still don't talk to you 8 hours a day. Right. Because the other 8 hours of the day, what is that, 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week is, hello gang, how are you today? But I am thankful that my kids are really advanced, because I teach at an international academies. They're super advanced, so I pretty much do talk to them like this. It's just they can't reciprocate. They're like, yes teacher, I wish I knew how to say what I wanted to say, but yes, I like it.
I'm kind of excited because
to go back?
Yeah, because my new school is actually like
English Village. I love it. I actually know her from school.
Yeah. So.
And
I forgot to tell you this. I'm actually so the world really is small because my new school, I'm actually going to be teaching with a friend that I met when my brother first went to college. They were roommates, and he's teaching in Korea at that school. And we didn't even know that we were going to be teaching at the same school.
Nice.
Yeah, so we kind of discovered that like later on.
Such a small world. We were out today and I ran into somebody from middle school. And Raleigh is small, but it's not that small.
Yeah, like you can hide out if you want.
Yeah, you can totally hide out and no one would even know.
Yeah, because
so that was pretty cool bumping into her. And she looks the exact same. So I don't know how you did that.
No, she looks
young, right? She looks itty bitty.
Yeah.
So yes, being back home is different. Everyone's married and has babies. Oh my God, listen to my.
I know, like my friends from college, like my 4 closest friends, Cammie, Joy, and Tiffany. No, that was only 3, wasn't it? Sorry, I think I was the 4th one.
The 4 of us is what you wanted to say. The 4 of us from college.
But they're all married and they have beautiful kids. And it's just.
Do you feel like you've missed out because it's kind of like, I know that there's a different breakdown for, The Road Less Traveled by Robert Frost. But for this analogy,
I love that.
I'd like to use the one that he literally was standing at a fork in the road and he decided to go the one less traveled. So do you feel like you've missed out deciding to travel and not? Because let me give you guys a background. In the South, really in North Carolina, because we live here, but also in other places in the South, it's very family oriented, which is that Southern hospitality that people enjoy. Yes. What did we say earlier? Southern comfort, right? Which is a drink. So,
Hey,
get them. No, I'm just kidding. We don't drink, but it's funny to say. Anyway, so in the South, it's very planned out. Like, you go to school. While you're in school, you meet your boo. You date maybe a year after while you're both getting fly jobs, and you get married. Boom, right after that. And then kids come, and then you're in charge of PTA, and then you raise them to go to school so they can meet theirs, so that they can also be in charge of PTA later, so that when they have their kids, you know what I mean? Like, it's a very planned expectation.
Yeah.
So, but it's true. That's kind of what is expected. So, we both, I went to Virginia for school. She went almost to Virginia to school, right on the border. So we left for school. And after that, Korea came into the view. So do you feel like you've missed out by not doing the ABC 1, 2, 3 of Southern way of life, of the typical Southern belle?
No. I don't feel like I missed out because I just think that, everyone's life is written out by God. So obviously, that wasn't how my story is written. Mm-hmm. So I just have to live the life that I'm supposed to be living. And for some reason, traveling was my desire. Singing
Thanks God, school
was my desire. Teaching is my desire. Living outside of the box is my desire. And who are your desires given by?
That's awesome. That's what the tour is about. It's about living outside of. Speaking of the tour, I want to see all of you guys in New York. That's right, you in New York. You are welcome to join me in my hotel room. I'm so excited. We're going to be 15 minutes from JFK. So you're welcome. It's going to be I want to have the world's largest summer party. So this is the after party. So the show is at Greater Emmanuel Church in Jamaica, Queens. And Jamaica Americans. Yes. And the after parties at my hotel. So you're definitely welcome to come. I'm actually going to post the hotel and the hotel room on www.plus1tour.com. Please come full dressed. I want all your clothes on. Praise the Lord. I want to meet you and not all your faculties. Amen. So definitely come by, hang out with us. I'm looking to have a lot of fun. I'm ready to meet you guys in person because I talked to many of you inbox and back and forth and all that good stuff, but I'm ready to see you in person instead of talking to you and hoping that you're looking at me on the other side of the screen. So see you in New York. I'm excited about that.
That's cool.
LA was great, so I'm just, my expectations are on a million. I know it doesn't. It's heavy.
Oh no, it's fine. I was just gonna say it's cool because you're always doing something and putting something together,
Oh, right. Yeah, so we can talk about that. So the reason why Ashley's here is not only because I love her, and I think it's amazing how we met.
I love you too.
But she says it all the time. I love her. She's like a big Care Bear. I love it. Everyone's bigger than me because I'm not afraid.
Well, no, I think everyone's just smaller than me because I'm 5'11".
I love that we're complete opposites.
Yeah.
Complete opposites. Orphanage. So you guys know I'm here. You guys know I love my babies, and I'm always doing things with them. And of course, every Christmas we do major events for them. So this year, we are actually doing a concert at the Orphanage this year. So last year, you guys were amazing. We over 350 boxes. It was a lot. And then she was actually there for the actual giving out of the boxes, and she sang for the babies, and we watched Charlie Brown's Christmas and explained to them, because there was no translation, so it was kind of funny. They were like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Why is he dirty? What's happening? So, and then we built gingerbread houses, and it was really great, and we got a chance to put all the kids' names on a box, so it wasn't like, here, pick a box. They actually had their names on the box in Korean, so they really felt the love from you guys. So thank you for helping make that a success, and we thank you for what you did the year before. It's been really, really great. I'm very, very thankful for that. So this year, I'm giving them a concert, a Christmas concert, because music is one of my favorite ways to enjoy Christmas. I always watch the Country Christmas at the Grand Ole Opry every year, because you guys know I love country music. And so I decided to share that gift with the kids this year. And we've already been donating money to them, of course, because the orphanage always needs help with that because it is self-funded. So they don't do like government subsidies and things like that, so they don't get a check from the government. It is all volunteer and donations is how they stay open. And so, but you guys did so awesome last year. It was 350 gifts, so I was able to help both orphanages that I support, the one in Busan and the one in Daegu. It was really awesome. So we've already started, we've done other outreaches this year, just to give you guys a rundown. Of course, we've donated a lot of money. I personally, along with some other people who really believe in the vision of pouring out into Asia. We've also given personal care kits so they don't have to share soap and stuff. Everybody has their own soap, their own shampoo, just little stuff that we take for granted. We go in our bathroom and we have our favorite shampoo and it belongs to us, right?
Yeah.
And our favorite body wash and whatever, but they actually have to share everything. And so we got the American Red Cross to donate enough personal bags so everybody has their very own. And so that was very, very cool to do that. And then of course for Christmas, Ashley is going to organize. She's going to be spearheading it because I'll still be here with you guys in New York and Atlanta and Tennessee. So Ashley actually is going to be in charge of our Christmas concert that we're having there. So I'm very, very, very excited. What's your favorite Christmas song?
My favorite song would have to be Silent Night.
Can you sing Silent Night for us?
It's not even Christmas yet.
It's almost Christmas. It's Halloween, dude. Almost.
Okay.
Side note, Hocus Pocus is on right now. That's why I'm cross-focusing, because that's my favorite Halloween movie.
Yeah, mine too.
I put a spell on you. Sorry.
You casting spells now? No, I'm just kidding.
You know what? I was doing in LA. Hi, LA family. I love you guys. I can't wait to see you guys when I come back. I was in LA and my friend's brother was like, "You're a witch," because I was making face wash and they were like, "Why does it always smell like sugar when you leave?" And I was like, "Oh, I make all of my own products, my own face wash, my own body scrubs and whatever." Yeah, they were like, "Make it for us." And so then they made it like, "We're addicted." Naila was like, "I try to eat my cheek while I'm in there." And so they immediately could see the difference in like their skin and their face was glowing. And so now it's like, she's a witch.
That's really good because we're both like, Avery and I are both into like natural stuff and like, making stuff. And I made these earrings. So,
did you? And I was going to tell you how much I like them.
Yeah, the other piece of it fell off.
It's okay.
So,
I wouldn't even know until you just said it. Now I can see it though. It's all good.
So, but yeah, I love making stuff. And so yeah, that's cool. You'll have to give me the recipe so I can make my own facial scrub.
If you guys are following me on Twitter, you guys saw a picture of before that I did, the last batch of before I did. So if you're not following me on, not Twitter, Instagram. Well, yeah, it was on Twitter too. Twitter and Instagram. They're all Avatar teachers, all the same. You can get to all of those from my About Me page, which is www.about.me/Avery Atkinson. So, but can you sing for us, please? Silent Night.
Okay.
Or as much of it as you'd like to sing, you can sing the whole song.
Sure. Okay. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly
Sing it, Are we keeping you up, Dad? With this?
No,
He's so nice, guys. I I would tell him the video, but he's also like 8 feet taller than me. That might not be a smart move.
Don't know that.
He's very
That's
nice,
right.
though.
Very
Thank you
nice.
for letting us invade your living room. So, yes, so are you excited about this party? Well, I mean, you know the babies. You know they're amazing. Actually, let's pause for the cause. While you were there, like, what did you pick up, like, while you were there? Tell us a little bit about your experience.
Okay.
Because you guys know, I told you that I was going to video, and then I totally forgot. And I knew better. I don't know why I said I was going to video, but I can't video because they're, protected.
Yeah,
so
right.
I can't
you
do
can't
that.
put like certain things like that on.
Which is good, and I wouldn't want to do that. I never would want to put them in harm's way. So
Yeah, because
we have a few like distance pictures on the website, but so share how your experience was.
Well, first of all, like most people that know me know that like kids are my heartbeat. Like I love kids. I have 3 nephews and 4 nieces. 5 nieces. Sorry, 5 nieces. So yeah. Anyway, when I went to the orphanage, the thing that stood out about the orphanage to me was just like how much of good spirits they were in. Like they were so happy and positive and just like really happy to see us, and it's because like when a lot of people think of orphanages, they think of like kids who are just like, so sad and just like, I don't know. It's just kind of like a
that
different.
does happen, but
Yeah, and it's true. But this particular orphanage was very positive, and I could tell like they really, were a great group of kids.
Let me tell you when I fell in love with them. I actually went there my second day in Korea, and I knew immediately that this was one of my assignments. And the kids were the same, just very upbeat and amazing. And I also was like, okay, maybe it's just in America, but why these kids like so hype? And it's actually a Christian orphanage, like not Catholic run, but like Christian orphanage. That the woman who's running it was left as an inheritance to her from her parents. Which, talk about leaving an inheritance, like that's an awesome inheritance. So she grew up there, and then her parents, left it to her, and she actually does like Bible training with the kids. So these amazing kids who do not have a place to live, the ones who she can afford, they go through Love Training School, and they go to the Philippines and minister every year to the street kids there. So in their eyes, they're like, at least we have an actual building to go into. It's not our home, but it is our home, right? So we have a building, we get regular meals, for them, they're just like, we're so blessed because the street kids in the Philippines, they live in dumpsters. Like, they don't have anything. So their perspective is just amazing. They're just amazing kids. And I immediately fell in love with that. Yeah. And I was like, yep, gonna plant some roots here. And then from working with them ever since, I've seen the arm babies. They're big now. They're like running around.
I remember when they were just like arm babies. That's so sweet.
Excited.
It's good. I think it's just amazing that like people, take out the time to really care and love and support these children, and they are really blessed because there are, like you said, there are some orphanages that don't have that or don't have people checking on them, and
they
or
don't.
just are in different really bad situations. So
yes, and there are some orphanages where the kids, it's actually orphanages that are run by like Russian mafia and etc. And they like, when the kids come of age, they're right into the sex slave trade. That's a very popular thing. There are 1 or 2 in Korea, but especially in like Cambodia and places like that, they really are just kind of, like I said, like cash cows for these kids. So yes, I'm so thankful that we're getting to the concert. I'm very excited. I trust that it's going to be great. Yeah. You guys know I'm very protective over my project. So the fact that I'm letting her do this with my babies, that's how much I trust her. I'm sure it's going to go well because she has a heart of God. And I love that about you.
Oh, thank you. You do too.
So sweet. So can you tell me about your tattoo?
Sure. Okay. So my tattoo I got.
Okay, wait. We're going to do this because it's hard to see. And we did not plan this, by the way. This kind of sort of just happened.
Yeah, we kind of got matching tattoos.
Yes, which is kind of funny.
It is the infinity symbol, and it has the word "meetum." Can you guys see it? It's written in Korean. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right there. Sorry, it's backwards. So,
yes, and it means faith. And I have the 3 faith eagles.
Son and Holy Ghost.
Yeah,
Ghost.
the 3 faith eagles. My tattoo. And I'm just, a big person about faith, and just trusting that, everything will work out.
And that's how I live. That's my lane. Faith is my lane.
I love, everything about faith and trusting in God and stuff like that. So, because I think it's very necessary, especially for world travel.
Yes,
You have
the life of a nomad is one that is all faith,
So.
for sure. All faith and no fear. That's my motto.
Oh, that's cool.
Amen.
Yeah.
You gotta be. As soon as you doubt, it's like Peter said, "Your eyes right off Christ." And sing, Father, let me sing, Lord.
Sing a song, man.
Sing a song. Yeah. Don't let me sing.
I thought she said, "Don't let me sing."
What is going on? We were like, I said, "Do you have tarot service?" She thought I said, "Do you have tarot service?" And I was like, tarot. She's like, "We don't do that." What was it? Psychic stuff. We don't do that psychic stuff. And I was like, tarot.
What is it called again?
Tarot. But it's spelled like carrot, so I totally understood why you confused it.
Yeah, I was having a moment, guys.
It was so innocent though, and I love it. I love it. I think I already told you guys about my tattoo. I don't know if I did or not, but I'm going to do it again just in case we have some new visitors. And it is in a weird place, as Ashley pointed out in the last video, but it's because it's kind of a personal thing, so you can't really see it unless I want you to see it. And then it's like, whack. And so, or unless you're all up in my arm. But yes, it is. Okay, so it's upside down, so it's kind of hard to read, and I can't flip it over. Sorry. So this word here is the verb form of agape, which is godly love. So it's active godly love. And then here is the Hebrew word for God, Yahweh. So God is always an active love. God is love, and active love is always God. So either way you go, God and love, they work together. Oh, and the 2 talisman here represent my 2 grandmothers and my history. So I'm very excited about
What
that.
is your history?
She knows I hate to talk about this. So both of my grandmothers are Native American. One is adopted, so she is, our family is black, but she's adopted into our family. I don't know. Do you guys do that? Like, when we have half brothers and sisters and things, we don't say half. We just say family. Yeah. So my grandmother is adopted, so she's like Native American and white and some other things. And so, of course, she's a lot lighter, with funny looking eyes. Like, what is wrong with you? But it is, and that's one of the reasons why I don't really I revere my heritage. I think it's awesome, and I made another video about spirit guides and all that stuff, blah blah blah, and how important it is to stay in tune to nature and so forth and so on. But I feel like so many people don't embrace being black. And they want to always be like, I'm half. It's like, no, just be who you are. And so that's something and my parents are older. My mother really was a part of the civil rights movement. And so, yeah, I don't know. I celebrate it, but I celebrate it independently. I don't I'm part Native American. And then my dad's mother, she's just straight Native American. So, but my grandfather's black, so it's Native American and black, which is my father. And then my mother is Native American and black. So I just honor them. Yeah. But that's it. I just honor them, and we do powwows and stuff like that.
That's really nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's cool to have. I like the culture part, but as I said, I just feel like although yes, those things are in my heritage, my identity though is I'm a black American woman. Yeah. So I don't. I'm black. When they see me, I'm black, and they treat me like I'm black. Hello, sentiments.
Right. What do you mean when they treat you like you're black?
Did you go there? She did.
I think it's. I'm just. Because a lot of people, when they bring stuff like that up, I think important to.
I mean, there is within the American society, and because of media, it's trickled into other countries like Korea and etc. There's a negative stigma behind brown skin. As beautiful as it is, as divine as it is, as original as it is, we are the beginning. But it's just something that people, I don't know. If you see a group of black people, they're immediately intimidated. They want to break you up. Like, why are y'all standing together? Like, we're chatting about books. Picture that.
Yeah.
Like, the guy, I was in Starbucks in LA, and I bought the new book Sell It, and he was like shocked when I was buying the book, and I was like,
yeah,
I read. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I highly doubt that would happen to a non-brown person. You know what I mean? Or even overseas, like I said, according to American media, there's a lot of bad raps that are out there, and so people automatically assume that I have children. They ask me, is it hard to be away from my family? No, because I don't have kids. Or, you know, I've had Korean people ask me, where can they get drugs? I'm like, this is your country.
Serious?
Yeah, this is your country. I don't know where you get drugs from. I have high school students. When I used to ride the bus to school, high school students would like walk up to me and start rapping, like, because they thought it was cool. And I was like, nah, I don't listen to it. Actually, can't relate to it. I have no idea what you're talking about. Never stood on anyone's corner. Never shot anybody. Never did drugs. Never sold drugs. I have no relatability there.
Yeah.
So those little things. Or even in our country, when you meet someone, it's like you walk up on a conversation. It's perfectly articulate and they accepted American English, but immediately when you walk up, they're like, "Hey, girl, what's going on?"
No,
Bill?
let me tell you.
It's
Okay,
like,
so I had
just speak regular.
Yeah, when I was in Korea, I had this one experience, and I'm not gonna, go there because my friends are laughing at me like hysterically because they know, like, I'm not. Okay, so this girl comes up to me and she's like, and she addresses everyone else at the table, like, "Hi, how are you?" And then she looked at me and was like, "Hey, girl." And I was like,
that makes my skin crawl.
It made mine crawl. And I just looked at her like, what?
I actually have had my Korean sister, whom I love, B. I call her BBQ. Her name is Unbi. She, in innocence though, but she was like, "So you can talk black with me?" Like, and I was like, I don't know what that means. I did know what it meant, but I'm like, they don't understand that we are not like typecast like a movie. We aren't all the same. We come in all different shapes and sizes from different backgrounds, etc. And it's just difficult for them to understand. And so just to prove my point, I was like, you do know that what you see on TV is entertainment. It's acting. That's not real life.
Right.
And she had no clue. So I was like, watch this. Oh, I turned to all. She was like, I was like, and in scene. Right. It's not real.
Right.
She was totally shocked because she was like, "Why aren't you talking black with me? I want to laugh like I do at the black people on TV." And I'm like, sorry. This is, right, this is real life food. So that's what I meant when I said, people who want to say, "I'm part this, I'm part that." That's great. Embrace your heritage, honor your heritage, let it work out in your life. However, when people see you, they're going to treat you how they see you and also how you carry yourself, for sure. But, Mos Def has a song called Mr.
I love Mos Def.
Yes,
and I love Common.
Just talking about stereotypes, right?
They have like such good lyrics in there.
They do. They're very, very positive, and like I don't know much of their music, but I just like the fact that I do know that they like do conscious rap.
Yeah.
So, and I love that whenever you're building up people, I think that's something that should be celebrated. But one of the songs that I heard from Mos Def was called Mr. Nigga, which I don't actually use that word in context, but I don't use that word at all. I just think it's bad. But it's Nigga, for those of you who are wondering. And it's the whole song is about no matter how high up you get, like in corporate America, etc., blah, 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 you're still a N-I-99A. So, and he was just talking about that, which I think that song is very much true. So, yeah, they still treat you like you black. So, just say you black. Don't be deep. That's where this is going. Don't be deep. Just black.
I don't know. My motto is just like, love who you are. Embrace who you are. Love people for who they are. You know, like, I think a lot of people, I don't know, I could talk all night about stuff like this, but
and the good thing is it's not all the time. You don't get the
Yeah.
negativity all the time, but when it happens, it's a reality check that,
Yeah.
oh, yep, I forgot there's still people like that out there. But I'm back.
Oops, yeah.
And I
Lost
tell you,
my-
that was the, like, as far as culture shock of Korea, that was, like, one of the biggest culture shocks. Was, like, a reputation that doesn't apply to me met you before I did. And so you want to put me in what you know to be true. And I'm like, that's not the case.
Yeah.
It's not at all. So anyway, on a lighter note, saying to you friends, dating. How was dating in Korea? She gave me that face like, how dare you? But I mean, did you enjoy dating in Korea? Did you date in Korea? I always ask people that because people want to know. A lot of my viewers have not been to Korea. They want to go. They're interested in Korean men. They want to know what's the skinny for a black woman in Korea. Can they date?
Yes, it is possible.
Did you date?
Yes.
Okay. Did you date Korean or was it like other foreigners? What? You know, I'm not asking you to be in detail. These are yes or no questions. Where your master at? Yes or no?
No. What was the question?
Did you date
okay, she knows I'm
Koreans?
very
Or
like
did you?
reserved.
Oh my gosh. Would you like for me to just say it? I was trying to give you a chance to say it. So I ain't blush business.
No,
This is your
it's
business.
no, I'm not about that life.
I'm only laughing because I know like her story. That's so funny.
But dating is possible. For people who haven't been to Korea,
It's not a gay drama.
it's not
A K drama.
a gay drama.
K drama.
Oh, a K drama. Okay, yeah. Okay, it is possible. You just have to, go there with an open mind and be,
for sure.
just. I don't know.
Have your standards.
You can't. Here's the thing.
Have boundaries.
Here's the thing about being in Korea. Like, you can't stay in your room all day, every day. Go to work, go home, go to work, go home, like, get involved, like, meet people, go and have fun. Like, there's so many opportunities.
Actually, that applies anywhere.
Yeah.
You need, like, your home is a safe place, but it should not be a panic room. Like, I get home, close the door, don't go out.
Yeah,
She's like,
seriously.
no, you
And, like,
shouldn't go out.
because personally, I love, like, I'm just, I love meeting people and I love getting out and just, like, traveling and stuff. And there's so many, like, once you get in Korea, you'll run into so many people or get involved in, like, Facebook groups that, like, tell you, hey, we're all going to go to Jeju this weekend for, Chuseok, or we're all going to go, which is a Korean holiday. Or we're all going to go, here or there, or go bowling or do something, just get involved. And then, it's just like a normal life, you can meet people and, or,
Well done. That was so PC. Good job. She's going to beat me up after this. Don't do that. Don't. Let me say it loud. Praise the Lord. Okay.
I got you, like, some height. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so you sang for us. Thank you very much for that. I'm very excited. Thank you for being willing to make sure that the Christmas Eve is a success. The other part, how can you guys help? I know you guys are always wondering how can you help, right? So I'm going to make a separate video for how you guys can help. Actually, I'm going to make that video right after this. So we're going to make a Christmas Orphanage video after this. So what would you like to say to them, to the world?
Did we talk about everything we said?
I don't know. You know what? I have no. You guys know I have no script for my shows. I just kind of go with whatever flows. So since this is take 3, So I think we did cover everything. We covered dating. We covered online dating. Did we? I think we covered that. I thought we did in this one. I don't know. Yes or no? Date online.
It's your prerogative.
But I don't know. Do what you want to do. It's my prerogative. Yes, Bobby Brown in the building.
That's my song. I love. I actually like Bobby Brown.
That's
I
cool.
loved his music. Not
Gap it.
I used to have a Gap actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
What do you mean used to have when you grew out of it?
I did. A Gaps are hereditary on my mother's. side. So, like, my mom has it, and all of her sisters, and some of my older cousins. But I guess my dad has good teeth. So when I got older, I'm like,
You grew together.
okay, I got braces, guys.
Oh my gosh, I was really with you. Like, I've never heard that happen. That's cool. Too funny. Too funny. Okay, so I think that's it.
Funny.
Oh, we were talking about.
Too funny.
Hey.
Too funny. Too funny.
What? Was I almost hood? What? Whoa, I was teased for that a lot. That I wasn't like hood enough to
Really?
people like. Yeah, I was like, sorry.
I have my moments.
You know what? I'm not hood per se because I didn't grow up in the hood, so I can't be something I'm not.
Yeah.
But I'm also very I'm very confrontational. Like, if I feel like you are doing something to me or someone that I love that is not okay, I'm very much so like, well, what you not gonna do is that. Like, it just comes out of nowhere. It's natural.
Yeah, for me,
So I've hood moments.
yeah. I mean,
If
you're not,
confrontation
I
is
don't
being
think it's
hood,
healthy
I
to
don't
let
know.
people run over you, you know?
That's true.
So,
And she's helping me with that because I do that in all situations except for a few. So she's helping me get some backbone with those tender places.
you help those, you help once you've been helped. Like, I've been helped with that.
that's
And then so
nice.
whatever you learn, you pass on.
Yes, pay it forward. That's good. I'm going to
Pay
use
it
that.
forward.
I'm telling you right now. I'm stealing it. Yes.
Yeah, 'cause-
Jesus loves me. Okay, so what do you want to say to the folks? And then we're going to make our Christmas video.
Okay. Thanks for listening and checking us out. And
Thank you. You know, I had someone inbox me and they were like, this is the symbol of the Illuminati. Why would you have that? And I was like,
when did you do
I
that?
just think it's fun.
You are so deep. Relax.
Yes. Stand up in your baby pool. This is like upside down Illuminati right
Yeah,
now.
I need for you guys to relax.
So I just like doing this. I think it's cool. Like, look, I see. So it was like on my profile for Facebook, and they sent me this long message where I was like, Illuminati, and you have so many people that are your friends, and blah blah blah. So you should be aware of what you're doing. So just like, and I am aware that some things do mean things, and that's important.
Yeah.
You should know what you're doing and why you're doing things, and this came from this, and this means that. And yeah, but for me, I was just.
Yeah, just having a little
Putting a
fun.
circle around my eye, making one glass. That's it.
Right. Yeah. It will. People. I don't know what to say about people these days. So.
Did my hair look crazy? Like, this one looks bigger than this one, right? Or is that just me?
It might just be the
You might be a smart cookie, I think, because I was like, man, it's huge right now. Like the Nutty Professor.
Do you know that you just said the word cookie, and it just made me think of the fact that last Wednesday was National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day.
I didn't know that.
I didn't even know they had a day for cookies.
I didn't. Did you go buy some?
No, I made a batch. I love making cookies.
You know what's so funny? I love to cook and bake and entertain, and Naila was so upset. She was like, why are you such a homemaker? Because I was like, we should cook this. And then while she was gone, I made all those sugar scrubs and their facial scrubs and stuff. And she was like, I will never leave you at home with natural products ever again.
That's cool. I think I'm really like a big advocate for like natural products for your skin and your face, because like a lot of people like.
And you have gorgeous skin, by the way. Me and Naila talk about your skin all the time.
Oh, nice.
Flawless.
Well, and that's because like I really believe in taking care of your skin. Like my
That's
mom
important,
always
too.
taught me to take care of my skin, like when I was younger, because your skin, you don't want to look old. Like when you're young.
Yes, and I love it. People to this day don't know how old I am, and I'm cool with that. And people are always guessing, and they never guess. They always guess like way, way, way low. And I'm like, thanks.
That's
and
cool.
I run with that.
Yeah.
But I think it's also in my genes too. Like people in my family age really slowly.
Yes.
On both sides. So but neither one of my parents look their age at all. Like,
Right.
people
And
think my
that's
parents
it.
are in their 40s.
That's cool. Yeah. That's it. So, what you like?
I'm thinking about that lady from your church. Yeah.
And she's like, yes.
That gave me my life today.
Yeah, it just made me imagine her head going.
Yes. Yes. Shoot. We went to your church is multicultural, which I love. It's not denominational, right?
Yeah.
And so it's mixed, but it's like if you take a super charismatic Black Pentecostal and put them in like a CCM church. But she didn't cut it off. She was like, I am Coach Get Hot. Yes. So, you know, the pastor was asking rhetorical questions like, do you understand what I mean about blah, blah? She's like, yes, I do.
Hey, you know, I really, like,
do it.
I think we mentioned this a few minutes ago, or a few texts ago, but I think that, you know, you should, okay, you know the saying or the scripture, like, where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom, right? Mm-hmm. So I feel like if you're in a Spirit-filled church, you should feel free to, you know, like, speak out and, like, you know, agree with the pastor. Because, like I said, like, if I'm teaching, I don't want to just be teaching in a class and everyone's just looking at me like this. And I'm like, are you with me today? Can I get a witness?
Hello, lights.
Hello, walls. Hello, chair.
Wall.
How you doing?
That's my
desk?
church. If you guys have never been to my church, when you don't agree with them, they're like, hello, lights.
Yes.
Like, y'all not hitting me today. Y'all not with me today. I don't know. I think I agree with the liberty part, but I also think that even in loving God, you should also, we have a practical mind too. Like he was preaching about today.
I mean, not
you know
nothing
what I mean?
crazy, you know.
Like the closer you get to God, the more practical you become because He's the author of everything. So it becomes a practical, yes, fluid working. And I think with that comes cultural sensitivity. And as much as you know, I do a lot of work with bridging the gaps between different cultural churches. And in Virginia, like when I was in Virginia, that's what I did. I was always doing multicultural events and blah, blah, blah to promote multicultural kingdom mindset. But if you being free is a distraction, I think you also need to tap into that too.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you should be free to speak in tongues. However, if the pastor is midway of the passage and you stand up, say it. What's going on? Like you have disrupted the flow of what God wants to do. And God's not confused. If it's word time, it's word time. He's not about to lay you out and it's not prayer time. Like get it together.
I can't right now with that.
It's true. It's true. I'm serious. It was funny. It was tickling me, and obviously you guys are used to that because clearly she's But there's actually I listened to a pastor out of California, and it was so funny. I felt bad. I'm not going to say his name, but I listened to him on podcast, and I was talking to my other friends because he is a member of like their church organization or whatever. I was like, dude, I love listening to him, but that person who cackles gets on my last nerve because he'll be into something good and it won't even be a joke and they'll be like cut. First of all, what kind of laugh is that? Secondly, it's not even a joke, like, and it's almost like it was a preemptive strike, like for when he said something funny, let me put a laugh out there. Girl, why was it his wife?
She said
y'all not gonna cheer my husband that bigger than me. And it was so funny because I was just like, why are you laughing so hard? So I was venting to my friend. I was like, oh my God, I love his podcast. I love how he teaches, but I cannot stand that cackling. It throws me off every time, and it's regular. And I can't. She was like, is it kind of like a rolling and I was like, yes. She was like, that's his wife. I need her to move from the mic. Like she is too close because it really is distracting.
Yeah,
it's very distracting.
It seems to be a bit rehearsed.
Yes, which is why it's distracting. I'm like, not right now. Not now. Like, wait for the joke and then do it. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I think cultural differences are great and there is freedom, but I think you also need to be sensitive to what's going on. Are you a help or a hindrance? That's what I'm always say. Are you helping the flow or are you hindering the flow? Right. So meanwhile, I feel like we're rambling because we're so used to each other and we totally forgot the cameras rolling. So we're gonna hang up.
Time to go.
Do you remember that when you were first like with boys? Like hang up, yeah. Okay, we're just gonna fall asleep.
No, I remember one time. I did. I remember I was in like 11th grade and I fell asleep on the phone. The first time I fell asleep on the phone.
How did you feel when you got that? Were you like, oh?
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, what was I?
And I was like, it's so great. I was like, Oh man, that's when life was good. Not kidding. No, am kidding. It wasn't good. It was different. It was good in a different way.
Life was what it was then, and it is what it is now.
It is what it is till it ain't.
It is what it is.
Till it ain't.
Till it ain't.
Then it's something else.
Then it's something else.
Word. Okay, Saints and friends, we're out of here. Love you guys. Mwah. Thank you for tuning in to MKJ TV. Annyeong. Till next time. See you later.
Annyeong means goodbye in Korean.
Well, this video is 15 minutes, and I'm not gonna chop it. If y'all watch all the way to the end, we have a shandadadabo special prayer for you. That was me laying my hands on you. Okay, guys. See you next time. Bye.